shooter terrorist is a history of domestic violence. And that's one thing I also want to note is these mass shooters, even though they're predominantly white, they are terrorists. And that's what we need to remember. We can't continuously profile people based off of their race in the media. We have to actually say what these things are. When we see a mass shooting on the news on a daily basis, that is an act of terrorism, especially when they're plotting it days or even years in advance sometimes. But we don't call it that when it's predominantly Caucasian people that commit those acts. And we need to start calling it that.
Have you met with Governor Mills, or do you have an audience planned for her?
We're seeing if we can meet with them later, because it is legislative session right now. I hope that we can. I hope that we can have a productive conversation with Maine March for Our Lives in Maine, and that we can continue working together in a bipartisan way as much as possible to come up with common sense solutions that doesn't infringe upon anybody's rights, but make sure that people that, for example, beat their spouse aren't able to have guns in the first place, or make threats against a school, have their guns taken away through due process and a right to counsel, which is the important part to remember. Any other questions?
You guys have obviously been looking towards legislation on a federal level as well. Any message for our senators, Senator Susan Collins and Amy Biscayne as well?
Yeah, for Senator Collins and the other, senator in Maine, I can't remember that for some reason. For the senators in Maine, I would say help introduce universal background checks. S-42 is a really big deal, and we need to get it passed in the Senate. It's a common sense solution to helping reduce gun violence in the United States. It's the first of many steps that we need to take. But I think senators like Susan Collins need to be very concerned about youth turning out in her state and youth coming after her electorally and voting her out if she doesn't start working towards gun safety, because it is coming.